Hey, this is Matt once again, and we are live. So, for those wondering, this was a paid request from Predminator, last minute one, but he wanted me to take a look at this today, the theatrical version of Jingle All the Way, a commentary. Yes, I did change it to 1996. I always, for some reason, think this came out 97. I don't know why, but yes, it was 1996. But yeah, I hope people are having or had a good Christmas. And if you're wondering, I'm also at the same time texting family and stuff because it is Christmas. So if you wonder why I look down at my phone from time to time, that is why. But Merry Christmas to you, Silver. Same to you, Orc, and everyone else out there. But we'll talk a bit at least till Predminator comes in, among other stuff. If my internet buffs out and stuff, there's probably an issue. Obviously, with the internet, can't really do anything on Christmas because no one is there because off for the holidays. So if so, I'll have to call tomorrow. So if it does buff, just wait 30 seconds or so. I'll come back and then we'll go on like normal. So again, people don't freak out. Richard, I don't know anything about that, but yeah, if anything bad, sorry to hear that. But did anyone get anything for Christmas? Did anyone get any presents or anything? Or get yourself anything for Christmas? Yep, same to you, Samuel. Got money, nice. How much? How much was that? Anybody else? Thank you, Lucas. You too. Very nice. This is very nice of Wayne's. Very cool. Going to get some games with that or put that into other stuff? 3 presents for your kids. That's very cool, Chaz. Cigarettes, booze, and cocaine, I'm assuming, are the 3 presents. Cocaine, you gotta start when they're young. I mean, yeah, I've showed earlier the stuff I got for myself. I got them days before. Probably the only 2 are just these 2 movies from Arrow Video, Outland and The Long Kiss Goodnight, which is cool because I'm a fan of both of these films and both good, solid movies. So, very cool. Same to you, Seiko Hobo and Dante. Same to you. Weed. Maybe that'd be better for the kids. But yeah, the commentary is not started. That is Predminator requested, so I'm just waiting for him. Yeah, Outland, very good one. This is the other cover, but I don't change it to the classic cover, which I remember, which is, of course, that one. Pretty much in the same universe as Alien, honestly. It looks like it. And I just like to go with that. I threw away the 4K slipcover because it was sucked. So I'd rather just have this. So, but yeah, very cool. I'm sure this will look good on 4K. Same to you, Sabian. Hey there, Premiere. Hope you're doing well. Very cool premiere. I'm glad you had it. Again, you're wondering, I'm texting family because, again, it is Christmas, so I will be looking down from time to time. If you're wondering what the hell I'm doing, I'm not talking to my cocaine dealer. He's on Christmas vacation. And at Christmas, great change of pace from this month. Been very sad. Very sorry to hear that, Premiere, but our live streams commentary easy to do if the internet is working. Yeah, sorry about this. And I hate typing to. I hate fucking typing because these goddamn things are too fucking small for my fingers. Live streams comedy, are they easy to do? I mean, they're fine to do if the internet works. But if it is, then yeah, easy to do because I could talk to the chat as well as the people on here. So, hey, Rapid Kirby, I understand that Predminator. I definitely get that as well. I know how that goes. I know how that goes. But are you ready, Predminator? Because this request is for you. So let me know when you're ready. We're watching the theatrical cut of Jingle All the Way. This was a paid request from Predminator. And let me know when you're ready, and then we'll start. Because, I mean, it's not going to be a big shindig because it's Christmas. People are doing Christmas things. Thank you, Orc. I appreciate that. I may not get to it for a bit, Orc. Just be patient, but I'll get to it when I can. I like this film. It's probably my favorite Arnold comedy. I like Twins. I like Darn Cop. Not so much Junior, but this is probably my favorite comedy from Arnold. Now, the request for the theatrical, and honestly, I prefer the theatrical because the extended stuff really wasn't worth the shit. The extended scenes did nothing to add to it, so I prefer the theatrical cut, and that's the one I have here, which is 1 hour and 29 minutes. Thoughts on Hard Candy? I quite like that one. I like it. That was before she became a he. Elliot Gould or whatever the fuck her name is now. Elliot Page, I know, or what are the Tom Elliott? I don't know. The movie itself, it's an interesting movie, interesting story. I like the story be within the film because you don't know if the person she's attacking is innocent or guilty. Then you find out eventually. Then it's okay. Is her treatment harsh? But then at the same time, but I like that film. I do like it. It's a hard film to watch because it's not a happy-go-lucky movie, but I do like that film. It's a pretty good one. I haven't seen it in forever, to be honest, but I do think that the two leads were really good. It's hard to do two things at once. Okay. But thank you. I really appreciate that. Max Payne is worse. Okay, so you're ready, you said? Okay, cool. So let me get set up. I have not started the commentary yet. To repeat one more time for people who just came in, this is a paid request from Predminator. He wanted me to do a theatrical cut commentary live stream of Jingle All the Way. and we'll get started. Again, if you wonder why I keep looking at my phone, I'm texting people because, again, it is the holidays, so there will be times I'll be going back and forth. This was a last-minute request, but it was a figure why not. Again, if my internet starts buffing, relax. Just wait till the 10-30 seconds it buffs out. I'll be back and just keep the commentary going. That way it doesn't, those stop, start, stop, start. So if I buff out, if the internet comes out, just be patient. I'll be back and I'll just, let the commentary keep going. So everyone ready who is going to watch along? Again, is the theatrical cut. The premiere, you said you're ready? All right, I'm paused at the beginning. Sure, yeah. Give you about an hour. Yeah. About 1 second. How you doing, Stretch Burno? Any presents this year? I asked this before, but for the people who came in, any presents this year? Anything in particular? Okay, just looking at the chat, making sure the chat is still working. Premiere, anyone else, is the chat still working? Okay, got Premiere comic book, Spider-Man 1, also very cool. Very cool gifts. Oh, very cool. Okay. 9-hour shift. Sorry to hear that, man. But still wish you the best. But let's get into it. I am paused at the beginning. I will count down from 3. For those who want to follow along, one last time is the theatrical cut, which is 1 hour and 29 minutes. 3, 2, 1, pressing play. Of course, we have the 20th Century Fox logo. Yep, Super Toyota. I did watch that. It was cool. This is Fox when they were worth the shit, when they were around. Now fucking Disney has them. And they haven't done much good shit with them. Just milking IPs. 1492, Chris Columbus's company. And this is directed by Brian Levant. Guy who did The Flintstones and Problem Child 2, the first Beethoven, The Flintstones before this with John Goodman. Are We There Yet with Ice Cubes? The Spy Next Door was pretty bad. A Christmas Story 2, which is his worst film. That's his worst fucking movie. And of course, we had the toy. You gotta have the TV show. We got Richard Mole there as the villain. Rest in peace, Richard Mole. Of course, Richard Mole from Night Court. Also, he was in the film House, among other stuff. I know they could never do it, but that'd be hilarious if they got Sylvester Stallone to play the Turbo Man in the show, and then lo and behold, Arnold is becomes a Turbo Man in real life. But it's like a lot of these toys, Ninja Turtles, Power Rangers, all this stuff that was made to sell the toy. Well, Power Rangers, there was already a show overseas, but Ninja Turtles, most definitely. He-Man, Transformers definitely to help sell those toys. And of course, here we have the little kid, Jake Lloyd, who would be Anakin Skywalker in The Phantom Menace. Merry Christmas, Michael, and everyone there. We have Rita Wilson here as the wife. She was in Runaway Bride. She was in Sleepless in Seattle, among other films. Sinbad, yeah, I know he was having health problems for a while. I hope he's doing at least a bit better. Well, Jake Lloyd was in trouble for a lot of stuff for many years. Kid actor in Hollywood, then all that stuff with the Phantom Menace, which I will admit he did a shit job in that movie, but he got a lot of hell again and again and again. And I mean, the movie wasn't good, but I mean, he wasn't good. The movie was there. Now, this is a film I've always enjoyed because I think for a lot of people it's very relatable. And if you've never been through it, you can imagine yourself easily going through it. There's that toy that was a big banger for the holiday season. For a while, it was Tickle Me Elmo. I remember Furbies. I don't know if people remember Furbies, the little mogwai type things that would talk. That was a thing for a bit. Cabbage Patch Kids. Usually that hot holiday item. Nowadays, not really a thing because kids aren't really into toys. They're more into just phones and iPads. And so I don't know if today people can relate to this. Because Toys R Us is gone. Toy stores, you never really hear about toy stores anymore. So it would be a PlayStation. It'd be like the new video game system. If you did this movie today, it'd be the PS6 type of thing, perhaps. Or video game like Grand Theft Auto. Like the new Grand Theft Auto, it'd be like a video game, perhaps. A video game. Like that kind of hype. But yes, you're right. Phil Hartman and Sinbad were in House Guest, which I've actually never seen House Guest. But yes, Phil Hartman here, rest in peace. Great asset on Saturday Night Live. He was good in pretty much anything he did. One of the last things he did was that video game Blasto, which I remember playing on PlayStation 1. I didn't get too far. I never beat the game, but I regularly remember Blasto. He was the lead in that. Small Soldiers was, I think, maybe the last film he did. But yeah, Phil Hartman was always good. He's very good in this. Yeah, of course, he was on The Simpsons. Troy McClure. Of course, this cop will be a running gag throughout the picture. Yeah, the story, I think, again, a lot of people in this time period to relate to it. Again, even if you don't have much toys nowadays, there's always that gift or that type of thing that your kid really wants and you want to get to it. Then nowadays, though, like Silverwing said, internet shopping, you would just order it on the internet, like as soon, like a pre-order, and then it would arrive, and you wouldn't be going through all this. So, you cannot make this film today. I know it's Terminator, but I always think of Wayne's World when you say that, Silverwings. Have you seen this boy? And then Wayne's ah. But yeah, Arnold at this time in his career, I love Last Action Hero, but that had not done well. And then he got a bit of a step up with True Lies in '94. Eraser did okay. That was the same year as this, 96, but it got, uh, I think the schedule, the budget went overboard. It cost more than they wanted because I think it cost like 100 million. So maybe it broke even, or maybe it made a little bit of money overseas, but it wasn't True Lies numbers. But I always liked Eraser. I think that's one of the last great Arnold films. But like this film didn't do the best. Batman and Robin was a catastrophe. Then let's see, he had his heart surgery. Then End of Days, which I really enjoyed, that did not do well. And then you had Collateral Damage, which at one point I think they were going to throw the movie away because of 9/11. They're like, we're not going to release this. They're going to do like what they did with Batgirl because it's Warner Brothers. But eventually they released it. It didn't do well, but I do like Collateral Damage. Sixth Day, I didn't mind. I don't love it, but I could watch it. And then Terminator 3, and then he went into politics, and he fucked that up royally because he was a horrible governor of California. Horrible. He did not know what he was doing. Actor, better than a politician. And Phil Hartman does a good job as that smarmy, punchable guy who seems sweet, but you know he's full of shit. This house was completely revamped from the outside. I mean, that happens a lot. So, Arnold, I like him as an actor, as a person. Maybe don't say screw your freedom, you know. Kind of stupid to say. Oh, thank you, man. Mr. Docs. I probably fucked up your name. I'm sorry about that. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas too. I hope your Christmas went well. Fan since 2011. Thank you. I appreciate that, man. The Batman and Robin review. Oh, I forgot about that. I forgot I did that review. Are you looking forward to the Odyssey and Avengers Doomsday? Oh, 2:25 a.m. here in the UK. Wow, very late. But I know how that goes. I'm a night owl, or usually. Odyssey, we'll see. I mean, I did not like Oppenheimer, the last Nolan film, but I didn't mind Dunkirk. I like Inception. I'm open to it. We'll see. Teaser was interesting, but I'll wait till I hear more about it. Avengers Doomsday, fuck no. I've been out of Marvel for years. I have not liked a single thing they've done in at least 5 years. I mean, they did a lot of bullshit, so no, I don't look forward to it. I think it's gonna be dog shit movie. Like, I don't give a fuck about Sam Wilson. I liked him when he was Falcon, but nowadays, no. Interesting. I mean, they got the ability to show Captain America and X-Men and all these properties here. You got the Marvel Fantastic Four pillow. So they were able to use the likenesses of these figures. Cool that the kid has a Captain America thing back there. Very cool. I mean, if I was a kid, I wouldn't mind that in my room. To me, though, it'd be Ninja Turtles. But yeah, Captain America is a good choice. And in Arnold, I think he has a good habit for comedy. Again, I like Twins and Kindergarten Cop. This was always my favorite. This one, it's just the lines are just memorable, and I love the story. I love the idea of this chase for this toy. Again, in this time period, is very very relatable. Maybe not nowadays, but uh, nah, a Turbo Man wall poster. Well, it seems like perhaps Turbo Man was this new thing that hit the market. So when it hits that big initially, now it's the Christmas season, and now all the Turbo Man merchandise is out there to be prevalent. It's like when at least that's what it seems. That's the vibe I got. That this is a show that's been on for not too long and has hit the little phenomenon state for the kids. So that's why it's the big rush of the Christmas season. Like when Stranger Things hit, and then everyone would not stop talking about Stranger Things when that came out. Squid Game, when that hit, and no one would stop talking about Squid Game when that first season came out. Yeah, Captain America was considered B tier. That is true. Um, to be honest, you could not find many people that read Captain America consistently there. The toy, the doll. I think Arnold's accent helped for his benefit. Where if a regular guy with a regular accent said these lines, it wouldn't be as funny. But because of him, his accent made it that much funnier. So that's why I think he was a good choice for this. No, at that time, Spider-Man would have been popular, the most popular Jackson Jack. Oh, Iron Man was at least B. Some would say C, but I would say, B tier back in the day. Yeah, Jamie Lee Curtis likes Arnold. They've hung out, they've done interviews where they praise each other. So you got the Turbo Man cereal. And hell, for Christmas, he may have other Turbo Man stuff under the tree. It's just the main thing they want to get is the doll. But yeah, 1996 was such a good year for movies, man. I mean, the summer you had Independence Day, you had Twister, you had Mission Impossible, the first one. I like You Steve from LA, that came out in 96. There's a lot of good 96 stuff. I mean, just the fact that, like, to repeat, Independence Day, Twister, the first Mission Impossible, compared to this last summer, those three alone makes it a pretty damn tall order. Well, I don't care what Cisco Niebuhr said. Hey there, Tim. Merry Christmas to you as well. That is true. Yeah, Arnold did say that. I do like that they went with this practical effect of the reindeer, like the up close shots. Nowadays, it would be CG. Hell, this shot, the fucking reindeer would probably be CG, but the up close shots in particular would be CG. What was it? Grown Ups 2? You had the CGI deer pissing on Adam Sandler. Yeah, Happy Gilmore was earlier in the year of 96. Cause yeah, and I think Black Sheep I think that was 96 with Chris Farley. Grown Ups 2 is a piece of shit. Imagine Robin Williams replaced Sinbad in this. I mean, that would have been cool, but I like Sinbad in this. I like Sinbad. I think he did a good job. Yeah, I love Robin Williams but I mean, I think Sinbad did a really good job. I always liked Sinbad. I even remember, was it the Charity Kid TV movie he did? I think Burt Reynolds was in it. But the Charity Kid I thought was fun. That was back in the day of HBO, Showtime, one of those cable channels. I didn't see House Guest, but I remember some of his stand-up stuff. But yeah, Sinbad I always liked, so I'm glad they went that way because I mean he didn't get to have a lot of starring roles, and this would be my favorite role of his. Again, I know he's going through health issues. I hope he's doing a bit better. Yeah, we started the movie. We're 16 minutes and 42 seconds in. We're freezing out here. 2 minutes? Because of 2 minutes? Because of 2 minutes? HBO, that's what, yeah, Charity Kid. Oh, that's cool, Dinobot, very cool. Well, I mean, sadly, they just, Arnold route just wasn't in the cards. That's just how it goes. See, this is a time where there was actually, the post office, people going postal. Remember that was the thing? Now, like, that's like a distant memory. But yeah, there was a time where, going postal meant something. Because there were real life events that were happening. You don't really hear about that nowadays. Now, of course, I'm being playing off against that. Nah, Dinobot, don't know anything about it. I mean, Dinobot doesn't really make sense. They're making a movie for like 2027. Yeah, the video game Postal, yeah. But Sinbad, I love his energy. I'm on this. He's choking this lady. So now everybody will have their fucking phone. Now, this is realistic. If you anytime Black Friday, this is how it would be. Black Friday. I used to work at a Target, and it was never like this, but I mean, you would see it even like Best Buy. I was able, I was working somewhere and Best Buy was nearby, and you see people just rush in there, man, on Black Friday. And you go on the internet on YouTube and watch like the Black Friday stuff. People just going absolutely ape shit. Bosses, the post offices push the workers too hard. Crazy shot the place. Yeah. Doing well, everyone, and not JP. Yeah. Everyone laughing at them. But you don't want to laugh at Arnold. Come on now. But he's going to shut him up pretty quick. Right about now. You're not laughing now. Lose your Christmas spirit. That's better. What would Dollar General on Black Friday be like? How the fuck would I know? I never worked at a Dollar General. How the fuck would I know? I never saw Jingle all the way too. Got a little bit of remote control here. Yeah. And yet some of these slaps, poor baby. Is my shirt what? I don't know what the hell you're talking about. No. Got some crumbs on there. This is Dead Pit did this shirt. It's on their looking for my thing. Oh, for my glasses. No, the guys at Dead Pit did this. It's Rambo Raff, like the YouTube. I mean, like the Bell Yellow can back in the day. Guys at Dead Pit made it. It's on their Dead Pit shop. I didn't like nowadays. You just order the Turbo Man online. I would have done it 1 or 2 weeks ago online. But I mean, it's a nice take on consumerism, how people get absolutely obsessed with this stuff. obsessed with materialism, the chase that people had back in the day. Thing that happened a lot back in the day. If Arnold got to play a superhero, supervillain character, Marvel or DC, who would you like to see him play in the 80s, 90s, that era of his career? What would I like to see him play? Well, for a while he was going. I mean, it's not a superhero; it's a comic book, though. Sergeant Rock. For a longest time, he was going to be in Sergeant Rock, but sadly, that didn't happen. I mean, to be honest, I wouldn't care about him playing a superhero. Like, that wouldn't interest me. Because, yeah, I know he was Mr. Freeze. But here's the thing. With action films, I prefer Commando, Rambo, films like Broken Arrow, Hard Target, Kickboxer, Icon. Like, those are action films I prefer. So him playing a superhero, supervillain would not interest me at all. I mean, I like some superhero films, but they're not my favorite films of all time. I like Batman. I like Batman Returns. I like The Punisher. Dolph Lundgren one is my favorite one. But him being a super, like, that one interests me. He was awful as Mr. Freeze. I hate Batman and Robin. No, I don't see Arnold as the Punisher, no. Dolph Lundgren played him well. I'll just watch The Punisher with Dolph Lundgren. I mean, what I could just watch that one. And if I want Stallone's Punisher, I watch Cobra. That's what Cobra is. No, I think he looked stupid as Mr. Freeze. That was a shitty fucking film. Of course, this is the classic Phil Hartman going about the wife's tooties. We see dream my wife's tooties. Put the cookie down now. No problem, Lucas. Again, just superhero. Yeah, I'm like, even nowadays, I'm tired of superhero stuff. I'm tired of it. I am 24 minutes and 46 seconds in. That's fine, Sam. People can like wherever they want. I mean, I'm not. Arnold directed the Tales from the Crypt episode, and I think he directed like a holiday movie, like TV movie or something. But I thought Arnold and Sinbad had a good chemistry in this film. I think they worked very well together. And it goes by quick. I mean, again, I prefer the theatrical cut, the extended cut. It didn't really add anything that was that remotely interesting to it. So I never cared to watch the extended cut. There's no added scene that I went, oh, that should have been in the movie. But they pretty much did that, I'm sure, just to sell more. Marketing. Christmas in Connecticut. There you go. That's the Arnold that he directed holiday movie. Yeah. Yeah, I saw that, Mr. Docs. I saw that. I put it on my Facebook, actually. Arnold. Again, once again, this cop, he can't escape this cop. Cannot escape this police officer. I wouldn't have even touched it. I wouldn't have even touched the damn motorcycle. Yeah, I know. Not JP. Someone already mentioned that. But yeah, Arnold. Mall of America. I went to Mall of America one time, and one time only. This when I was a kid. I wish I had more of a vivid memory of it. Um, I think it was one time, and it was when I was really young, like maybe 10, 11. I remember they had like a VR thing there for kids, and it was like this bubble yum bubble gum, and I was in it, the headset thing, kind of like the Lawnmower Man. Not the full thing like at the end of Lawnmower Man, but the early with the headset. And because it's for kids, it's like you shoot like bubble gum at people, and I didn't know what I was doing, so I would just shoot everything around, and I think I won like a purple plush grape bubble yum. I wish I had that, but that's been gone, long, long gone. But yeah, I wish I had more of a yeah, it was a virtual bubble yum world. That's what it was. And again, I wish I had a vivid memory of that. I wish I could relive that, do the sci-fi thing, but just relive that day, one time. A lot of these physical comedy. People definitely wanted that Home Alone style comedy because it was so big and so popular with Home Alone. You saw a lot more movies do that in the 90s, whether it be Baby's Day Out, whether it be other comedies of that ilk. He got too. He got too. Oh, thank you. Merry Christmas, man. Thank you for the request this year. Also, I watched Jingle all the way every Christmas. Can't get enough of this movie. Well, first off, thank you, man. We'll get to your request as soon as I can. Thank you, everyone, for their patience. I really, truly do appreciate it. So I upload 3, 4 videos a day, because I think it's the least I could do. But thank you. And Merry Christmas to you. Yeah, Jingle all the way is a very fun one. Now Arnold's going with the ping pong ball, trying to get to the thing. It's going towards where the kids are going to be. But Merry Christmas. Yeah, I hope you got some good gifts or some good memories or anything in between, man. Thank you so much for stopping by. Take care, not JPEG. Happy holidays to you. Oh, you're watching it right now. You're on the Turbo Man parade scene. I'm all the way at the 30-minute mark where Arnold, well, I already said where I'm at. He's out going through the jungle gym. Thank you, Lucas. Yeah, Jackson Jack, he did. It's, you do find it out there. See, nowadays he did definitely cancel trying to even touch this kid. I mean, I know in the movie parents just hit him with their purses, but no, there'd be a fucking cop. He'd be arrested. He'd be in jail. They'd be calling him diddler, pedophile. They could be calling all sorts of things nowadays. And if you again, for those wondering why I look down, again, I'm texting family and stuff because it is Christmas. Yeah, simpler time. Yeah. No Blu-ray player at your parents' house, so you okay? Makes sense. Here we have Belushi, James Belushi. They're going to sell your lap. Of course, Reunion. These two did Red Heat years ago. I like Red Heat. That's a fun buddy cop film. Underrated Red Heat. Came around 88. But I always like Red Heat. But cool to see these two in a movie again. And also, he was in Arnold's buddy Sven Thorsson's movie Abraxas. Belushi has a cameo in that. But I know him and Belushi have stayed friends throughout the years. I think Belushi, he was the voice of that cartoon dog in Last Action Hero. So they definitely stayed friends throughout the years. I know in the extended cut there's a little bit more. I think it's like all these characters singing at one point, which I didn't need to see that. I didn't give a fuck. So that's what I mean. The extended cut I don't give a shit about. The stuff added didn't interest me. Yeah, theatrical cut is what I'm watching. It is better. So which cut do they have on Disney Plus? And yeah, like someone mentioned it. The theatrical. Okay, cool. I know this little guy I've seen in other stuff. I can't remember where though. There we got little shindig here. These ugly ass pandas. Who the fuck would want these panda toys? And in the extended cut, I think there's a scene here where they all like start singing at one point. It's like, no wonder this was cut. I wouldn't be surprised if the director said he prefers the theatrical cut. There are times where they purposely do quote extended cut, whatever, just to try to get some more money out of people. Jingle all the way. People thought it wasn't funny. They thought it was. I don't know. I liked the movie. I don't give a shit why they hated it. Ain't my problem. Ain't my problem why they hated it. Merry Christmas to you, Stitchless Fury. Fucking weirdos. No, I'm talking about, anyway, never mind. Just someone in the chat being a random weirdo. Yeah, you don't want that shit. Nah, I wouldn't want that either. It's all broken apart. What fucking use is it? I mean, you better be lucky this is not rated R, otherwise he'd have a lot more words for you. Lisa room for my fist or jab it to your stomach to break your goddamn spine. It's a good choice. It's a great, fun movie. Quickly paced. Again, of course, very over the top. I mean, some may say a bit too over the top, but it's fun for what it is. But I mean, this movie's not going for realism; it's going for silly escapism. Like Home Alone isn't realistic. A lot of these movies are not realistic in the slightest. A lot of these films have that cartoon quality to it. And here's the Bid Show, which I think at the time he was the Giant in WCW. Which, I mean, he was pretty athletic for his size. I mean, he was like trying to do drop kits and stuff in WCW. Then we got to WWF. They're like, no, you don't need to do drop kits. You're a giant. Work as a giant. I think this is Vern Troyer. I think that was Vern Troyer from Austin Powers. Your intro to Arnold was this movie. That's cool. Fun film. My introduction was stuff like Predator, Commando, stuff like that. Yeah, Mini-Me, yeah, Vern Troyer. You guys are lucky enough to find John Matrix. It's funny how so far now one cop is touching or even grabbing Arnold. He's like the biggest guy, well, not the biggest, that'd be the Big Show. Well, how convenient there's a badge there. Although, I mean, considering, how many times we've seen him as a cop, he could be believable. So. Hit the roof. Same to you, TOTM. Same to you. Nah, Nippy, never seen it. Of course, if they actually did their job and checked his badge for more than 5 seconds, but again, it's a silly movie, and I'm meant to take it that seriously. Hobble One, I don't know what you're talking about. You talk about collateral damage? Hey there, Moons. Merry Christmas to you as well. Mickey's Dining Car. Could Stallone have done this? Sure, but I think what makes the film funnier is Arnold's accent. I think Arnold's accent makes the lines a lot funnier than someone else would. So, put the cookie down, that. I think it was the right casting choice for Arnold. Take Care, Polly. It's a fun Christmas movie. And yeah, I would say it's my favorite Arnold comedy. It's fun, it's fast paced, some good one liners, good take on consumerism. Back in the day, it was relatable. And nowadays, this will all be bought on the internet, but all these items. But nowadays, that chase for that toy for your kid, Sinbad, him and Sinbad worked well. And I mean, it's fun in that cartoonish Home Alone, all those, like those 90s movies of comedies. It's cartoonish, you have slapstick, you have some fun one-liners. Listen, Jake Lloyd, I'm sorry he went through stuff, but he sucked. He always sucked as an actor. He was not that good here. He was even worse in The Phantom Menace. He was never a good actor. He's not a good kid actor. Here he's just annoying with his. I'd be snapping at him too. I'd be Arnold. I'd be like, shut the fuck up, kid. Fuck this Doberman shit. Go jam your fist into your stomach or break your goddamn spine. You little turd. Go kick you in the ass. Fuck you. Shut the fuck up, kid. Don't take this phone and wrap it around your neck. Shut up. Fucking twerp. Fuck him. Teach their own Predminator. I think he sucks. It's one of my nitpicks. He sucks in the film. Jake Lloyd has always sucked as an actor. James Gormley, Merry Christmas to you. Dan Sinbad does a good job of having that bit of an innocent look on his face. Dan, he has a nice energy to him. I also liked him in Necessary Roughness with him and Scott Bakula. He was fun in that. Did a good job in that. Sorry, just watching, nice fun conversation where Arnold's talking about his his little backstory here. He does a good job. Like, you really buy him as his dad who had this good time with his family in the past. I mean, later on, he fucked the maid, he fucked over with politics, he screw your freedom. I mean, I don't know about Arnold nowadays, but I always liked him as an actor. He hasn't made a movie worth his shit for the longest time, but oh, thanks, James. Yeah, the Big Hit is a good movie. Hey there, Bobby. Merry Christmas to you. I'll get to your request as soon as I can, Bobby. It may be a bit late, but thank you, man. I don't even remember that. I guess I wasn't in the age range for Hatchimals. I don't even remember that. But yeah, kids aren't really into toys nowadays. They're into either video games, iPads, phones, computers. It would have to be something about that. But again, you just order it on the internet. That or be like maybe an adult where they're trying to find this collectible that they won't sell online, but you have to be in person and you have to go on this journey. Arnold's reaction. Damn, I forgot I had a damn drink the whole time. Now it's warm. How this damn thing here for like almost an hour. I forgot I had it. New generation is heavily groomed by technology. They're born in the tech era. Yeah, just is how it is. Just different time. I mean, back to this day in '96. I mean, hell, I would have been probably middle school. Probably would have been in middle school. And the only computers you had was the old school that would only play the Oregon Trail. Oregon Trail. For those who remember that. But it'd be like those old like computers with the green screen and typing on that. But yeah, the Oregon Trail. That'd be like the only thing on there, or a bit of typing. But very different from today. Das your Dasher Preservitzen Comet Deep Donner Blitzen. No, Jordan, I don't care. Man, look at those old phones, cords and everything. Of course, Martin Mull, good character actor. Martin Mull, I think he was in Clue. I also remember him. He was in this terrible slasher film called Cutting Glass with Brad Pitt. But yeah, I think he was in Clue. I think he was Colonel Mustard. Hey there, Billy. Yeah, I haven't seen House yet. I vaguely remember First Kid, which he was in. Yeah, Bobby's a very fun film. Sinbad going crazy. You're doing ape shit. Damn fuzz. Damn fuzz. Get away. Merry Christmas, Jean. Is it Jean 740? Merry Christmas to you. Is it Jean or Jean? It's been a while since you've been on here, I think. Hope you've been doing well. Hope your Christmas went well. We're just at Sinbad going crazy with the package that says there's a bomb in it. But love Arnold's expression here. Realization of what it is. Right, to knock some sense into him. Yeah, Predminator, pretty much, at least for me, yeah. Eventually. What? Now they're ready to hit him. And once again, gotta come across that damn cop. Of course, we set this up where he thought another package was a bomb, and nice up because you think this is going to be the same thing. There's a common trick he has. Thank you. And Sinbad did a good job. He was very good in this. I just love Sinbad's facial reactions in this. I mean, this actor is a cop. He did fine for what he needed to do. Well, we don't see the son of Sinbad's character because more than likely him and the wife or whatever is separated, and he probably needs, I don't know, visiting rights or something for his kid to see his kid in the first place. But yeah, November 22nd, 1996, this came out. Yeah, at the time, Arnold was trying to do that Planet of the Apes film that at one point Oliver Stone was going to direct, but then that never panned out. So one thing led to another, and he went to this film. Phil Hartman and Sinbad were also in the film Coneheads. They did not share any scenes, but they were both in the film Coneheads as well. And no, I never saw Jingle All the Way to or Larry the Cable Guy. Never saw that one. But yeah, the cop, Robert Conrad, he was in the TV show The Wild Wild West well before the Will Smith movie. And I remember Robert Conrad saying how much he hated that movie. That movie was nothing like the show. How it was an insult to the show. But yes, the cop there is the Arnold keeps bumping into is the original James T. West from uh, the TV show Wild Wild West, which again Will Smith played his character in the movie. But Robert Conrad did pass away in 2020. Rita Wilson, she did fine. I have no issues with her performance. She did perfectly fine. I have no issues with it. Let's see. Apparently, Sinbad improvised a lot of his dialogue in this film. And so, in doing those, then Arnold had to improvise some of his stuff with Sinbad. But again, apparently, Sinbad did have a lot of improv on this movie. Hey, Heavy Metal Turtles, Merry Christmas to you and everybody else in the chat. Film took place in Minnesota for 5 weeks from April 15th, 1996. Of course, based in Minnesota because you had the Mall of America in there. Well, I mean, there'd be. I don't think Phil Hartman really cares about that kind of stuff, his character. It got 20% for Rotten Tomatoes. Just wait, this is a pretty fun scene. I love that they use a practical effect reindeer, especially for these up close shots. So they use like an actual one for the wide shots, and then here they use a puppet. But I think it's a very well done puppet, animatronic puppet. I think that was the better way to go. Again, nowadays it would just be a CGI that would look so terrible. But I think this puppet still looks pretty good. Yeah, that's not the way to go. I remember he like kicks and it goes out the window. But yeah, apparently the critics gave this a 20% on, Arnold. This is what they say: Schwarzenegger tries his best, but the film suffers from an uneven tone, shifting wildly from a would-be satire materialism to the antic slapstick yuck fest. So they thought it went too much from satire to slapstick. One says it was highly formulaic. The direction was like a sitcom. One says the film lacked any real plot, failed in its attempt at satire, and should have included Sinbad's son. One complained that the characters acted illogical. Some said it was too cynical. You picked the wrong day. I mean, come on, it's him punch. I mean, it's also a nice throwback to Conan where he punched the camel out. He punched a camel out. Now he punched a reindeer out. Now I just need to like punch a horse out. I'm trying to think. Was it Conan Destroyer? He punched a horse, and I think one he punched a camel, and the other, I swear, there's another he punched a horse. Yes, there was a Jingle All the Way too for with Larry the Cable Guy. I never saw it. Merry Christmas, Drew Reviews. Billy, no problem. This is thanks to Predminator, who sent in the paid request to do a live commentary tonight. And thankfully, my internet's going okay so far, which is weird because, like, seriously, 2 hours before, it was acting really wonky and going in and out, in and out, in and out. I called, and then like 5 minutes later, but you leave a message, they're not there. Then all of a sudden, the internet starts working, and there's been no issues. So, of course, now that I said that, there'll be issues, And I don't know if we'll be doing a stream tomorrow because I haven't heard anything. I have not heard anything about Friday Night Lives, so I don't know if we're doing one tomorrow. I've heard nothing about it. So we'll see. If we do, it's going to be set up last minute. Premiere, I don't think that's a big deal. I mean, well, I think he punches it as well on Destroyer. He punches it out again. I'll just check. Yeah, at the beginning of Conan the Destroyer, he punches a horse when they're being attacked at the beginning. I thought, I knew there was something in that. So yeah, Arnold punched a camel in Conan the Barbarian. Then at the beginning of Conan the Destroyer, when they're trying to attack him, he grabs a horse and punches it. And then later on, the camel spits at him. I think it's supposed to be the same camel. He apologizes. And when it spits at him, he punches it again. So he's punched a horse, a camel, and a reindeer. So I think I just saw Sonic. Yeah, I think I saw Sonic, didn't I? Or I'm tripping. Yeah, Cat in the Hat there. I don't know why. I could have sworn I saw Sonic in there, but I saw something blue. So it might not have been. I think it was like Battle Line. Yeah, that was Van Damme punching the snake, exactly. Yeah, again, this movie goes by fast. We have 27 minutes left of the film, and that includes the credits. Again, it's a very fast-paced movie. And that's again, the extended cut added nothing of substantialness. That's why I prefer the theatrical cut, which is what we're watching. Here's Phil Harmon's character once again being a creep again. Because he pretty much beds everybody else, so he's trying to do this. He's acting like Pedro Pascal, touching everybody. I mean, if you've seen that footage, Pedro Pascal, what was it, Willem Dafoe and Willem Dafoe's wife kept touching him and her at the premiere and other stuff. Because he likes to get handsy. Yeah, Chaz, I remember that. That's the only decent thing in that film. The rest of the film is horrible, though. Yeah, Arnold ain't having that. Of course, once again, that cop. And as Robert Conrad, the original West from the TV show The Wild Wild West. Yeah, I would say the last Arnold film I actually liked was The Last Stand. And that was like around 2013 or so. Oh, thank you, man. That's really kind of you. That's Flying V. Thank you so much. Merry Christmas to you as well. I hope everything went well. Did anybody get anything for Christmas listed in the chat? I know I asked that before, but we've had some people come in. Did you, That's Flying V, or anybody else get anything special for Christmas or anything of the sort? Yeah, we passed that part, but that was a fun part. The big show, Vern Troyer, yeah. Makes me wonder what happened to the guy who was supposed to be Turbo Man, like within the movie. I wonder what happened to that person. No, I never saw that show, Drew. Or I never saw whatever that. Yeah, I never saw that. Now, of course, here we got Curtis Armstrong. Kurt was smoking a cigarette. Curtis Armstrong, of course, was Booger in the original Revenge of the Nerds. He was John Cusack's sidekick in Better Off Dead. Probably a few films throughout the years, but Revenge of the Nerds and Better Off Dead are the ones I remember the most. I remember watching going, is that fucking Booger? Holy shit, it's Curtis Armstrong. I mean, we saw him well, actually, he had the suit on, but I was like, holy shit, it's Curtis Armstrong. TV movie, not good. Yeah, I've never heard of it. Now, how many people actually go to parades nowadays? Is there anyone in the chat that actually nowadays goes to a parade? I honestly have never gone to one. It's a fun one, Dutch Flying V. It's a fun movie. Like, it's very fast paced, a lot of good one liners. Nice take on materialism, consumerism. But yeah, it's goofy, it's fun, it's silly. Arnold and Sinbad are good. Phil Hartman, rest in peace to him. Because not many people have gotten gifts. No one mentioned in the chat. But yeah, parades I was never that big into. I never cared to watch them. I found them just a bit boring to watch. Um, that and I just growing up, they really didn't have them where I grew up with. The towns were so small, they just didn't really have parades of that sort. Ah, very cool. I'm guessing the Synapse Blu-ray. Very cool, Drew. Merry Christmas, Seb. Hope you're doing well. Why you got a cop like fucking trampoline doing bat flips? Is that what the cops do in parades? They have trampolines doing bat flips? I always thought was such a strange fucking thing. Such a strange fucking thing. Where it's like the you briefly see the cops and it's like one's doing it. Like again, do cops like do parades and doing bat flips and shit? Why, why would cops be doing bat flips? Yeah, you super cop. Some candy, hard drive, new laptop. Very cool. Used to when the place was actually nice, not cluttered with bullshit and crime everywhere. Well, yeah, that's most state. That's most places. Yeah, it is a good question. How do you know my name? If I was an audience, I'd go, this shit's rigged. How the hell does he know that kid's name? This is a fucking rigged fucking ripoff. Merry Christmas, Miguel. Thank you, Greedo. Thank you, Greedos. Just finished watching this myself. Hope you had a great Christmas. Love the turtles. Yeah, Christmas went fine. Can't complain. Uh, hope went well for you too. Yeah, thank you. Usually when I do live streams, I have this in the back. Otherwise, it'd just be a blank wall. This was a gift long ago, many years ago, from my friend Effrey, which I hope he's doing well. Hope he's having a good Christmas if you ever see this. But yeah. And Sinbad's a lot of fun. Nah, Premiere, that's not this kind of movie. I don't need to see Arnold doing that. Again, these guys, I don't really care for them to be superheroes. There already are the I just see that in Predator, Commando. Like that's the hero I want to see them. See them as that. I mean, this is a pretty good suit to just wear for a parade to have eyes actually blink and stuff. Again, that's a pretty good suit to just put on for a parade. Again, the eyes, move on their own, and stuff. I love the fact that the crowd thinks it's just part of the show. Yeah, boosted. Nobody likes you. That's cool, Drew. Very cool. I did pretty extensive suit for a damn parade. Of course, this stuff hit him is CGI because reply to this. But yeah, a lot of critics were kind of here. You got your wannabe putties from Power Rangers, pretty much. That's what these little guys are. Remember the choreography. Which I mean, Power Rangers definitely a big thing during this time as well. I guarantee you, Power Rangers was an inspiration for some of this design. I mean, didn't the movie? I think the movie came out in '95. I think '97 was the sequel. Turbo, wasn't it? I don't know. I didn't get into Power Rangers like some people did. You think if that wasn't part of the choreography, they'd just be taking off their masks and going, "What the fuck you doing?" Now, yeah, some of the effects on this doesn't hold up the best, but you know, it is what it is. No, I didn't say '97 was the first Power Rangers. I said I think the first movie was '95. But yeah, these effect scenes don't hold up the best. I mean, they are what they are. What they are. It's probably the least interesting part of the movie is this stuff, which I know is the big finale. I just they figure it's Arnold. You know, they have like a big. Does that mean you got the True Lies, like all these other movies, Terminator 2? They had to have some big finale for this. Merry Christmas, Blackout Mike. I appreciate the effects. Doesn't mean I have to appreciate the film. Now I don't know why that wouldn't break your neck when you hit the thing, but again, it just a cartoon at this point. Now, it's a pretty damn high fall. The fact he's not dead or anything broken is a miracle. Also, the fact that everyone thinks this is actually part of the show still and not trying to get the cops and stuff going. Like, do you really think this is part of the show as well? Megavania fan doing well. How you doing? How's your Christmas? Hey there, teen of shinies. Merry Christmas, Jack. Hell of a boomerang throw. How the hell he knows how to throw a boomerang that way? I don't know. Does he actually have to know how to throw a boomerang that way? Let the kid fall. That way we don't have the Phantom Menace. Or at least him in it. Anyway. The kid does suck, though. I will say. The kid sucks. Some of these flying scenes are not the great holding up effect wise, but overall very fun, very fast paced, entertaining movie. I mean, I still say is my favorite Arnold comedy. And yeah, I like Twins, I like Kindergarten Cop, but I would say this one I like a bit more. Just a bit more memorable lines of dialogue and such for me. I know he's got a yellow thing across his eyes, but the fact that they still can't recognize their own dad, their own husband. I get that he has this little yellow thing, but you think you would still be able to recognize since 2/3 of his face is still showing. Even then, you see his eyes. I don't get how they still don't recognize it's your dad, your husband. Like, how do you still not recognize him? I can see he's Arnold right here. Like, how do they still not recognize him? I don't get that. Let alone his voice. Like, they don't recognize his voice and they don't recognize his face. I don't understand that. That doesn't make any fucking sense. Running Man on Blu-ray, very cool. Favorite Christmas film? That's hard. Die Hard. I would say Die Hard is my favorite Christmas film. And yes, Macaulay Culkin, it is a Christmas film, just like Home Alone is a Christmas film. The reasons he gave is ridiculous because the same reason could be applied to Home Alone. Jack, you're asking all these random questions that's not about the actual film. I'm not talking random stuff when it's supposed to be a commentary and Jingle all the way. Of course, the kid realizes that the toy, at the end of the day doesn't matter because what matters is not only doing a good deed, but his dad is what matters more. And that's the realization is the whole experience he prefers over the toy. The whole experience of his dad saving him and his dad caring about him and dad going through all this for this toy. The experience was much more memorable than the toy. Yeah, the bid show was in here earlier. Theatrical cut, Miguel. Did it always end that abrupt to the end credits? Is it only the extended cut where, maybe okay? I think it's after the credits, right? In the theatrical cut, where she's like, "What did you get me for Christmas?" Okay, I think extended cut they put that earlier. I think that's what it is. I think the extended cut they do that. Okay, so we'll watch through the credits for that. I forgot about that. The Stanley Cup movies, yeah, I forgot all about that. Because for a while there, the only way you could find the film is the extended cut, because that came out on DVD. Some, not all, but some streaming places only had the extended cut, so I was so used to that. It's actually been a while since I've seen the actual theatrical cut, although that's what I prefer, but a lot of other places had the extended cut. Maybe that's one thing I'll say, the extended cut I prefer. That scene should have just been at the end of the movie and not after the end credits. No, Lucas, I got the request earlier today saying it's last minute. Could you do it tonight? I figured, okay, I'll do it because I was busy with Christmas stuff. I was just going to relax and watch some stuff, but I figured I'll do this. And then get back to fulfilling requests tomorrow. But this was like last minute. No, thank you, Predminator. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. So, got about 5 minutes left of the movie. Oh, Lucas, I did record season 1 review of Ben 10. I'll have that up in a few days, maybe earlier. So, it was okay. Um, I don't really look forward to watching the other seasons, but because it was okay, but I'll do them when I can. But yeah, the review for season 1 will be up in a few days, Lucas. No, just these two. I showed it before. I think you were in here when I showed these. But yeah. I'll land and launch this tonight. Oh, I understand, Lucas. Yeah, I know the characters now. At this point, I know about the characters now. Yeah, it was decent though. Season 1, Ben 10, it was a decent. I won't say I loved it, but it was decent. Oh, KMB worked on the Turbo Man suit. Did not know that. KMB worked on, I mean, really first on Evil Dead 2, but many other projects. From Dust Till Dawn, where they worked with Tarantino. Animatronic Reindeer Head, very nice job. Well, again, Lucas, I don't really look forward to watching those because I'm not like gun ho about the show like maybe you are, but I'll get to them when I get to them. It's a lot of stuff to get to, a lot of stuff. It's weird when you watch these credits, you always wonder, like, what is property assistant Brian Riordan? What are they doing nowadays? Are they still doing that job? That's the interesting thing watching these credits is going, well, what happened to that person? What happened to that person? VFX, what happened to them? Like Rhonda Gunner or digital composite supervisor Edwin Rivera, what happened to them? I guess you can make up stories. Technical support Chris Allen, overdose of cocaine, Andy Copra joined a cult in Sicily digital producer Joshua D. Rose. They became a Jehovah's Witness. Digital effects supervisor Jim Houston shot a school bus. Digital production manager got fucked by a school bus. Captain America mural and related merchandise used with the permission of Marvel. Because yeah, your Christmas songs, Jingle Bells, all that stuff. Most wonderful time of the year, Jingle Bell Rock. Which I always think of Lethal Weapon, because that's the song that begins Lethal Weapon. Yeah, I think we're going to get to the scene pretty quick now. Very strange with this one, they would do an after credit scene. Because, I mean, at this point, it was rare for a movie to have an after credit scene. Like Ferris Bueller's Day Off had it. I mean, nowadays with Marvel and stuff, like you expect that. But back then, again, like Ferris Bueller's Day Off was one. I know there's some others, but, you know, I have to think about it for a minute. Here we are. Snowing. Putting up the star on the Christmas tree. Sort of the setup for the punchline. What did you get me for Christmas? Granted, I mean, she would see his face and then already know the answer. But guess, you know, the sex better be good then. That's going to be the answer. The sex better be good. That'll be the present. I mean, did it to the maid. I'll give you what I gave the maid. No problem, Lucas. Thank you so much, man. Thank you, Predminator, for the request. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of good lines. It's hard to say a favorite. But he got two. But yeah, that's the end of the commentary. So it's 9:47 p.m. here. A few hours and Christmas will be done. Thank you, Premier, for the kindness. I'm glad you enjoyed. Always fun to do these live commentaries because they're easy to do as long as the internet's working. Watch the movie, talk with the chat, goes by quicker. Because if I'm stuck on what to say, the chat can help. It's always good. Shout out to the people who sent super chats. Very kind of you guys. Psycho Hobo, Mr. Docs, Lucas, Mark. Not Stemman Mark, a different Mark. Dutch Flying V. Thank you so much for your kindness. I really do appreciate that. Very kind of you. About what, Miguel? You're just asking that question out of the blue, like, oh, because of what? No, just critics didn't like it. They thought it was formulaic. They thought it was supposed to be satire, but then they didn't like the goofy slapstick comedy. Oh, thank you, Doritos. I appreciate that. Yeah, sorry, it's not the most exciting commentaries that I do because unless I hate the film, I should try to be sincere and talk about the film, not playing a goofy character or something. Or these reactors go, "Oh my god, it's the face!" Oh, you know. I'm like, do you really react that way to every fucking film you see? Oh, hey, Dad. Oh, you know, I'm like, why are you having an orgasm? It's a movie. You know, you've never seen a movie before? Sometimes with these reactors, is like, you never seen a fucking movie before? Or do you act this way with every fucking film? Oh my god. I'm like, I didn't have you seen movies? Jesus Christ. Again, I watch movies, but I don't have orgasms with them. Hey, Perry fan. Um, Merry Christmas to you as well. The commentary just ended, but thanks for stopping by, man. I'll be on for a couple more minutes. I'll be on for like 5 more minutes or so. So there you go. Well, I feel some of them they overextend their reactions because they know that there's an audience for them, and they play to that audience, and they did like 5,000, 7,000, 10,000 views. So it helps them. No, I never saw the second Jingle all the way. Today's horror gets too much praise than it should. Yeah, you know, it's different tastes. It is what it is. It is what it is. But again, I do not know if we'll be having a Friday Night Lives tomorrow. I haven't gotten any message about it or anything. Um, I guess I'll find out tomorrow as well. Because we're supposed to do our least favorite films of the year. But again, we'll see. I don't know about Arnold being Santa Claus. I don't know. I mean, The Rock did that with Red One. That wasn't a good movie. Mel Gibson did that series Gritty One, Fat Man. That was an awful film. That was a disappointing film. I wouldn't say awful. It's just very disappointing. I was not a fan of Fat Man. Not a fan of that. Gotta respond. Thank you, Lucas. Okay, One, calm down, man. Calm down. Oh, thank you, Preminator. I'm glad you enjoyed that. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Preminator. Very kind of you. Jack, I'm not sure. Um, yeah, I answer that in the review, Lucas. So just check out for the review. I'll try to have the review up maybe sometime tomorrow, and then you check because I answer that question in that review. I don't know if Dinobot's in the chat. If so, let me know, Dinobot, if you're still in the chat. No, no problem, Lucas. No problem. But yeah, The Rock did Red One. That wasn't a good movie. So Yeah. I don't really look forward to Arnold as Santa. That doesn't interest me at all. Sure, Predminator, because I like the concept. I like the most of those games, so I would definitely be curious. Be curious to replay the Crash Bandicoot games, the first three, maybe four. I don't care if they're fake or not, Jack. I just disagree with them. But I guess I'll end it here. We're almost at 2 hours. It's almost 10 p.m. here. Yeah, it was fine, Lucas. Take care, everyone. Have a good rest of your Christmas. Hopefully, your Christmas went well. Don't know when I'll stream next. Uploading every day. So if you sent in requests, just be patient. And again, I do upload every single day. Sometimes YouTube does not notify people, so always check back on the channel. Oh, wait a minute. Bobby came in hot. Wait a minute. Bobby, thank you, Bobby. Wow. Hey, if I do stuff like this, I'll stay as long as I can. I'll tell you what, if I get super chats, let alone ones like this, I'll stay as long as you guys want me to. What you did, a young Matt, where you picked a random kid to play as young you on YouTube that gives him films that you saw. You just narrate the whole time while the kids is being the young watching movie. So you're saying if I pick a random kid to play a young me and give him the films I watch for him to watch, I narrate the whole time while the kid is pretend to be me, so I'd have to tell him what I feel about it. I don't know, that'd be weird. I honestly, that'd be so overcomplicated. I'd be like, fuck off, kid. Let me just say it myself. It'd be more easier to just toss a kid out through the window, tell him to fuck off, and I'll just tell the view myself of the movie. But I just see some pretentious guy doing that, going, I will have a young version of me, and this is how I was. Like, recreate my own flashback. Like, movies have flashbacks to when they were younger. Yeah, be like some pretentious twat who does that. I mean, I may be a lot of things. I'm not too pretentious, so I wouldn't do that. I'd be like, nah, this is too over complicated. Let me just fucking do this. But thank you, Bobby. I appreciate that. Merry Christmas, Bobby. Hope you're doing well, man. Thank you. I appreciate that. Have you had time to watch the Arrow Turtle set? I have not. It's over there. Pretty much, I have a huge stack of films I have not seen because I'm busy with real life, and when I'm not doing that, I'm busy with the requests. The requests come first because people have sent them. People are waiting for them. That's why I upload 3-4 videos a day. I think YouTube does not always notify people, but if you go on my channel every day, you will see I upload 3-4 videos a day. I do that because I hate that people have to wait. I know people are still waiting, but I think it's the least I could do. And you know what? That's a good problem to have. So I can't complain. And it's there. It'll stay there. Eventually, one day I will do it. I guess unless someone requests it, says it's a pay request for a review of it, I guess, but of any of these sets. But yeah, I'll watch it one day, but I haven't watched it yet, so we'll see. Oh, thank you, Premier. That's very kind of you. Thank you so much, man. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you as well. I hope your Christmas, again, the rest of it goes well. I know for me, it's almost 10. For some, it's 11. For some, if they're in the UK, it's like 2, 3, 4 in the morning. But thank you once again, Predminator, for your kindness. Thank you, everyone, for stopping by. And I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything. Okay. So, just wanted to make sure. I'm waiting another minute to see if any, because I don't want to leave and then, oh shit, I missed something. So, I'll stay like another minute just to make sure nothing else comes in. Go ahead, people. You keep drumming. I'll take it. I'm greedy. Oh, hey there, Porter player. Merry Christmas to you. Yeah, in a minute or two, I'm in the stream. Yeah. Unless people send in super chats, I'll stay as long as you want. But Merry Christmas to you too, Jet. Same with everybody else. 4 a.m. in UK. Ah, very nice. 4 a.m. That's pretty late. But yeah, I'll end it here. Thank you once again. No, I just relaxed. I didn't do anything special. Just relaxed. But yeah, take care. Everyone have a good night. Have a good rest of your Christmas. I don't know if we're going to have a stream tomorrow. We will see. Thanks for watching, everyone. Take care. And we will see you guys in the next video. I upload every single day. Stay tuned on a daily basis. YouTube does not always send notifications, so just check back on a daily basis. I'll have something uploaded. At least 3 or 4 something's uploaded. So thank you. Take care. We will see you in the next video. Bye-bye for now. Later.